Shadow Dragon here. Welcome to today's video. This is part one of two videos that I'm going to release today. This part one is the short range. So I gathered some data from TrueGameData.com for the TTKs in this video, and I've also done some testing so I can, make sure you guys are aware that some of these guns are actually pretty good. So that being said. Um, Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys comment. The more you guys like and comment on my stuff, the better it does, the more people it gets out to. And I really want to build this channel and make sure that I can help as many people as I can who are maybe struggling with recoil control, maybe struggling with building good guns, or stuck on, you know, whatever. I want to get these players with this potential that everybody has. I want to get them out of the corner from camping, and I want to get them out and being aggressive, like I know that they can be. And so, yeah, the more you guys like and comment, the better that happens. The more people subscribe to the channel, we can make this thing grow. Okay, and if you're new and you want to get better and you want good builds for weapons, look no further than this channel right here. We also do gameplay videos as well, so it's a little bit of both, a little bit of a mixed bag. Um, Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get into the first loadout. Gun on the list is the Renetti with the carbine conversion kit. This I use this today, and it is absolutely insane. It is minimal recoil. The ADS speed and the Sprintify are pretty good. Um, you get 50 bullets, which is obviously really good, and it has incredible range. It has a 17.5 meter range where that TTK shines. Um, and at the range that I took all these TTK stats from True Game Data, which was about 11.5 meters, the Renetti's TTK is 654, which is pretty good, and that's with mixing in headshots and shit. So let's get into our loadout here. We have the Jack Ferocity Carbine kit, which is going to increase your damage range by 50%, your bullet velocity by 30. It's going to nag on your horizontal and vertical recoil, but it's going to give you some gun kick control, and it does slow you down a decent amount, but it's not too terrible. Next, we got the Bruin Onslaught Assault Grip, which gives us the recoil control, and it gives us fire aim stability. If you want some more movement speed, you could use this instead. Considering that the gun already has minimal recoil, this probably might not be a bad idea. Then we have the Ravage 8 stock, which hurts our ADS speed a little bit, but it's not too terrible. But it gives us a whole bunch of control. Then we have the SL Skeletal Vertical, which is for ADS and Sprintifire, and it also gives us recoil control. And the 50-round drum. Can't ever forget about the 50-round drum. All the ammo in the world. Is the Striker 9. The Striker 9 has a 646 millisecond TTK out at 11.5 meters. It does a lot of damage, and it has a very fast fire rate, and this build is super, super easy to control, and it extends out the damage range and gives it pretty good bullet velocity. So we get the 50-round drum. This is the mag I would recommend if you are playing anything more than, I'd say, duos. If you're playing trios or quads, I'd run that 50. If you're playing solos or duos, the 40 should be sufficient, to be honest with you. Then we got the Lockman Recon series stock, which gives you a huge benefit to your recoil control. It does hurt a lot of other things, not too terribly, so that's why it's worth running for that recoil control. We have the DR6 hand stop, as always, to give us the sprint to fire and ADS speed, as well as a little bit of mobility benefits. Sonic Suppressor S in this case, instead of like the Zetman or something else, because this is already really easy to control the way it's built. This just gives us the benefits of added range and velocity while also keeping us off the mini-map. Then we have the Striker Long Barrel, which gives us a big boost to our damage range, as well as our bullet velocity, but it doesn't hurt our aim down sight speed or our movement speed, so that's why we chose that. And this is probably one of my recommended weapons for people that are just starting out the game. Next up, we have the HRM9, which at 11.5 meters has a 637 millisecond TTK, good for third best. This gun is good. I haven't had a chance to play with this build, but most builds that I use, I just for something feels weird to me about this gun. Just I don't know what it is. It's just never felt right in my hands. As good as the gun is, it just I have a couple of videos on it that I did good with it, but like just something about it feels off to me. So I took my buddy Harry Botter's version of this, which he got from Rida. Which Rida was using the PCS stock back here or rear grip, and the problem with that is it hurts your aim down sight by 13%, and it really slows your gun down. So we swapped that out for the Phantom hand stop. So we got the 50 round drum. We have the folding stock, which gives us tremendous recoil boost, which only hurts our ADS speed a little bit. It also gives us firing aim stability, which really, really helps in those situations. We got the Zemin compensated flash hider for that recoil control. It hurts the bullet velocity and the ADS by a little bit, but it's not really too noticeable. And then we have the X10 Phantom hand stop, which gives us ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, but it also helps with recoil gun kick and vertical recoil control. Then we have the high grain rounds, which extends out our damage range and gives us some bullet velocity. It does hurt the control a little bit, but it's honestly not 100% noticeable. So give this gun a try. Let me know what you guys think of this build. I'm going to be trying this off and on over the next few days. Just to see if it feels better than my old build. Part of me wants to take off like the hand stop and add an optic, but it is what it is. So yeah, give it a try and let me know what you guys think. We have the Ram 9, and with this gun, you get the privilege of having two builds in one section. So the first build is going to be the fastest ADS build that you can possibly do with the lowest sprint to fire time, which is going to make the gun handle incredibly well. It doesn't have a whole lot of damage drop offs, so when it does drop off, it's not like super steep. So it does have the ability to kill at ranges, and it doesn't have a whole lot of recoil. So this is going to be that version, and then the other version is more of a more well balanced build, which I think is the one that I would recommend for most people. So this is this. So we have the 50 round mag, which that doesn't change between the builds. We have the Haste XV grip tape, which helps sprint to fire 16%. Also gives us a little bit of ADS movement speed, as well as tack stance, but it does hurt your recoil a little bit. Recon Comb helping with ADS speed a little bit, and then also helping with the sprint to fire speed tremendously. Then we have the Laser Hawk, Razor Hawk Laser Light, excuse me. Big boost to the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed, and it doesn't hurt anything. The only thing that sucks about it is you have a visible flashlight and a very visible laser. So this is definitely more of the aggressive barrel stuffing build for sure. And then we have the DR6 hand stop, which gives us the mobility benefits, but also reduces our ADS and sprint to fire speed. So now, if we were to rebuild this, what we do is we take off these two attachments, okay, and we actually switch this to the Phantom, and then we go to Zemin compensated flash hider, and then we use the Imperator light barrel. So this gives us now 20% damage range boost, as well as 20% to our bullet velocity. Does hurt the control a little bit, but that's not too bad. The compensated flash hider helps with the recoil, and then hurts bullet velocity and ADS speed a little bit, and then the Phantom hand stop gives us recoil back, but it helps with the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed as well. 50 round mag didn't change, and neither did the Recon Comb. Give both versions of this a try, and let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, this is the best SMG in the game, period, but it is not the fastest killing one. That one is the one I'm about to show you. The fastest killing SMG in Warzone 3 right now, and that is the AMR 9. It has a sub 600 TTK at 11.5 meters at 594. But it also has an atrocious sprint to fire time, and also not a very good ADS speed, even with this build. But it is really fast, so if you slide, cancel, and shoot, you don't have to worry about the sprint to fire time, because you're sliding, you're not sprinting, so it doesn't count anymore. But with that being said, let's get into the build. Here we have the glassless optic because the irons are absolutely terrible, and it gives us fire aim stability, and the sight itself is very clean. We have the Phantom grip, which helps tremendously with our sprint to fire speed, 25%. It also drops our ADS speed by 7%. Then we have a 50 round mag, which is the standard. Don't use the 100 round mag. I don't care who told you to. Don't do it. We have the DR6 hand stop, mobility, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed. And on this one, I do opt to use the Kimura laser light because of how much of a boost it gives you to your ADS and sprint to fire speeds. That being said, if you don't want to use it, I recommend using this. I think it's this one. No, it's this. Use this barrel right here. It does drop your damage range and bullet velocity a little bit, but honestly, like it's not much, and it doesn't hurt your recoil at all, and it keeps you off the map. So that being said, that's going to be the short range um, top 5, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the long range video.